Um, Welcome to part two of the live stream. Now, originally I wasn't gonna make a part two. Like I promised I was, but at the same time I was telling myself I'm not. Then I saw how many views I got, and the first part one got more views than any video on my channel this year. So I was like, all right, I'll just do a part two, and here we are. So instead of me just thinking of funny moments that happen, I'm more prepared. Is that J-Mop? Yeah, it's J-Mop. Of course it is, OP Villager. Now, instead of coming out with my head, I have a list. This list contains all the other funny moments that I missed out on. And so, before I start the list, I'm going to start off by saying, when I was little, like very, very, very little, every time I saw an adult, I was like, it's so cool to be with giants. But now that I'm in school, I look at the students and I'm still telling myself, it's so cool to live with giants. Despite being almost 6 feet, people still manage to tower over me. It's weird. Sorry, this is off topic, but what are those three games? Oh, X, 7, and Moon. I used that for yesterday's video if you didn't see. And so, yeah. So if you thought that when you were super little, like maybe 3 years old, that giants are still here, if you're like my height, you're gonna see more. Andy. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's start off with Five Guys Burgers and Fries. That's a good one. Okay. So, let's call him. I forgot what I called him yesterday. Let's call him Manny. Manny, Alex, and I, after the awards, we went to Five Guys Burgers and Fries. And so what happened was that we were coming up with biggest what ifs, we were joking around, stuff like that. And so one of the things was that I felt bad. Yes. Dang, J off straight roasted Andy. Anyway, so I can't stop laughing. While we were there, I felt bad because the cashier had no tip in the tip jar. So I said, hey Manny, why don't you go over there and give the guy a tip for being so beautiful? And he was like, I'm not gonna do that. And I said, but look at all the hard work he's doing. Dang, I'm not a hard worker like that. And then I started making jokes about how I thought he was pretty and stuff like that. And the whole time, Manny and Alex were just laughing super hard because the way I described him to myself was very, very, how do I describe it? Like, I was into him, basically. Despite me liking Celebi. That's not the point, though. So it got to the point where he left and he started taking out stuff from his trunk. I said, oh wow, he's getting ready to leave. That's good. After a hard day like that, who wouldn't leave? And Alex, he was sipping his milkshake. As soon as I said that, I called him handsome. Vanilla milkshake was all over the table. I'm not even lying. Like, if you were in that situation with us, you would be soaked with vanilla shake. And that's why I never said another joke like that again. Okay. Next. Yeah, you remember! Not even gonna be this. Alright, next is saying the wrong answer. Okay, we've all been in that situation where we said the wrong answer, stuff like that. But there was me. Then there's me. So, in my self-studies class, we were talking about how bad the American economy was. 1980 Volkswagen, that's what it was. But anyway, what happened was that we were talking about the economy back in the awakening movement. And so she was saying that the economy was so bad, the government was so broken, people would commit, and then she paused. I thought I knew the answer right away. Like, snap of my fingers, I said, suicide! They commit suicide. I shouldn't be saying that because it's a kid's channel, but I'm still saying it anyway because we're already 4 minutes in. But the correct answer was they would commit crimes. But I said something that was way, way off there. They didn't commit suicide, they committed crimes. But here was my point of view, in case you think I'm an idiot. If the government's so bad, you got no money, You gotta do something to make ends meet. It's depressing. So that's why I was thinking they would do that. And it sounds right. So that's exactly what I did. I said that. Okay, next. There's this guy. Let's just call him Josh. Josh C. Yeah. Josh. It's like Josh, and then a C. Okay. Well, he was in my social studies class as well. And, well, you know Kahoot? You know how, like, anarchy you could get with Kahoot? That's exactly how it was. Josh was just getting all the answers right. Triangle, circle, square, diamond, like that. He was just on it. And then he got first place. I've never seen a man so happy to win Kahoot before. Josh jumped up on the desk, put his hands in the air like some Rocky Balboa stuff, and he started jumping on the desk. I'm watching him, and then all of a sudden, I see the desk flip over. Don't click on that link, guys. I see the desk flip over, and Josh lying on the floor, laughing. His foot, when he jumped down, it hit the edge of the desk, and it flipped over. So he did that himself. Okay, next we got Cluck It. You wanna cluck on that link? Guys, Andy's a chicken. He wants us to cluck on it. You chicken. Everyone laughed because they went to go click on the link. Really? It's beautiful. Don't leave. Wait, is that the frog? I did too. I think that was a frog, right? Is that the frog? Oh, it's the frog. It's Evil Toad. I need to finish up his drawing. Okay. Next up, we have the Aussie impression. You guys know what an Aussie is, and basically it's Australian. So, my social studies teacher, once again, like, I told her that shrimp on the Barbie, the way that they say it, is shrimp on the babby. And so, I'm not going to show the stream. I can't show... If I click on the link, I'll leave YouTube. I don't want to do that. And so, she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So, she goes online, and she looks up different Aussie words. Ship on the baby. But that's the point. The point is that she looked it up, and every time she saw a funny word, she'd ask me to say it. Like, fry those buggers. I had to say, like, fry these buggers. Like in the Australian impression, which I personally think I do very good. But I don't know why, but my impression was like on point, and I started telling it to my friends. Like, Ibokwe knows best. I was like, Ibokwe knows best. Fry these buggers like ship on the babby. Crustacean on the infant. Like that. Steve Irwin and the Stingray. Okay, that was way offline. I'm sorry. You didn't hear me say that. So I would say stuff like that. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. I'm sorry. I should not have said that. I feel bad now. For Steve Irwin. Okay, let's go for Donkey Kong Country music. Okay, so there's this game that we were playing in social studies class. And basically what happened was that the music that was played was like ba-da-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. And the music sounded just like Donkey Kong Country. So I said, hey, this sounds a lot like Donkey Kong Country. And then remember him from yesterday? He was like, it does. And so I looked up Donkey Kong Country music and I put it side by side. And it was the exact same thing. Oh, your nose started bleeding. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I don't know. I've never had a nosebleed in forever. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm pressing F to pay my respects. Cool. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Gotta rub my hands together. It's the good kind of stuff. J-Up rubbing down his hands. Okay, that was weird. So, there's this guy. F. They're pressing F for you, Ima. They're pressing F. Okay, and so, anyway. There's this guy. VOPF. Thank you, Manny. And so, anyway. Andy knows who this guy is. We call him Joss. With 2 S's. And gotta crack up the volume. My mom started vacuuming. I'm sorry, that was funny. And so Joss claims to have the best roast of all time, a roast to ruin a person's will to live. And so he said, "Hey, Juan, tell me a mama joke." Because his roast was like yo mama joke, right? And so it just came out of my head. I said, "Joss, yo mama's so stupid. She had you." Everyone starts freaking out. This is after lunch, and he's just standing there, awestruck. He's like, "Okay." Like, he was trying not to lose it. It's okay, I want to tell you the joke before I freak out. The joke wasn't that good, I'm telling you that right now. Despite it coming from a comedian, I think I did better. You know, come to think about it, that wasn't really a roast as much as it was a deep fry. I deep fried Joss, okay? He was at the fried chicken at Kentucky. This is him, I went into the batter. But, let's see, I don't really have that much. Okay, this is a good one. Wow, I'm ready now. Okay. I had this teacher for college and career. I thought I would take this story to my grave, but I guess not. So at college and career, you say, after I was done with the finals, I asked my teacher, "Can I play games on the computer?" She said yes. And so I managed to get out of the no school barriers thing, the one that like says you can't go onto these programs. And I played Super Smash Flash. I clicked on the link, I put Adobe download, and I was just waiting. I was gonna play Smash Flash, gonna be like Goku, all that stuff, and like it's super quiet because everyone else was taking the test. You hear the Super Smash Flash music in the background, just blaring out of my speakers because I didn't turn them off. So you hear ba da ba da da da, whatever it goes, and everyone stops what they're doing, and looks at me, and the Super Twist is like, "Dude, you played Smash Flash?" And like, my teacher's just looking at me all weird. I was like, yeah. So everyone now knows that I played Smash Flash during the final, and I really hope I didn't cause anyone to fail, because I would feel bad. Let's see. Lunch. Oh, a lot of stories about lunch, but I'm gonna stick it down to one. I think Celebi may have saw this, that may have ruined my reputation, but if she didn't, then that's... By the way, if you guys know Celebi's number, send her this video. I want to see what she says. Send her a comment, something, or I don't really care. Just make sure Celebi sees this video. If you still don't know who Celebi is, rhyme it with another word. She's my crush. You guys probably already know. So, at lunch, it was Calzone Day. You all already know what goes on during Calzone Day. Well, Andy, rhyme Celebi with... There we go. You got it. Anyway, so, you all already know that calzones mean automatic anarchy in the cafeteria. I mean, kids will go crazy, like shotguns, bazookas, blasters, everything, just to get a slice of the calzone. So, I get the usual. Calzone, french fries. Calzone, french fries, milk, and peaches. Okay, that was my usual. You mess with me, calzones, that's what I usually get. So, what happened was that I was so excited, and I heard, I want to say it was either Alex or Andy that was yelling my name. So I turned around. Maybe it was none. I don't know who was calling me. Someone was calling me. So I turned around and I bumped into this kid who, you know, he had a nice jacket. I was like a Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I don't know. It was one of those sweaters, with those cringy sweaters. And so I bumped into him. My calzone's on the floor. Yeah, why else did you get to? I don't know. Maybe because if something were to happen, well, you know, you can always get a refill. But for me, I lost my calzone. My calzone died. Celebi was my crush. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyway, that was not important to the video. But what is important about this is that the only thing I had for lunch that day was French fries, which are very, very dry. Well, they're actually moist. What do you guys think? Do you think the French fries are dry or moist? But that's not the way. Milks and peaches. Lots and lots of peaches. Everyone hates the peaches, but peaches are good for you, okay? They're fruit. Let's see what else. Okay, this is one between Andy, Alex, and I. Okay, a bit moist. That's the word. With the ketchup, it gets better. Trust me. Take my word for it. So 2 years ago in the 7th grade, it was like May, I think. So what happened was that Andy had those Oreo thins. You guys know what they are? They're like Oreos, but fat-free. Instead of having like this beer Oreo, it was like that. That's how thin they were. And so he took a bite into it. And he turns to me, "Hey, well, these Oreos taste a little funny." And so he says, "Take the other one." And so I take the other one, and I bit into it, and I said, "Man, these taste funny." I told him they tasted funny. And so I look at the wrapper, and I yell out, "March! March!" He gets the wrapper from me and takes a look at it. Oh, it's still good. I gave him the most disappointed look ever. Dude, it's May. He was 2 months off. And we both bit into this expired Oreo. It was probably had mold in it. I don't care. It's cream. But, so this dude, remember I said there's part 2? Okay, instead of having the thin Oreos, I think they discontinued them. He had the thick double C Oreos, okay? And he opens them up, takes a bite. Same scenario. "Hey, J-Mop," because I'm J-Mop right by then. I was like, "Yeah? These taste funny." "Really?" I said, not knowing whether or not knowing the last time this happened. Took a bite of the other one. Let me see the wrapper. Don't even say it tastes funny. Just let me see the wrapper. It was expired by like a day or something, but it still tasted just the same. And if you guys don't know what an expired Oreo tastes like, it kind of tastes like mint mixed with the Oreo cream, like a mint leaf in the middle of it with a little bit of dryness. It was a dry Oreo with mint in the middle, not cream, mint. And I know he wasn't playing a prank on me because it was expired. It's like minty, moisty. It's like mint cream, basically, like mint toothpaste. Okay, this isn't really a story, as more of it is a rage. Okay. Do you guys know what the Russell is? I'm gonna tell someone says either yes or no. And a tad burnt. Yeah, the Oreo is a little tad burnt. So do you guys know what the Russell is? I'm gonna wait. Someone please just tell me yes or no. I need a yes or no answer here. It's not a maybe. Okay, when I post this, it's gonna get very boring. Someone please put yes or no. No, okay. Thank you. I am a shout out to you. Ness. Okay. Well, the Russell is basically where you get your hands, you put them on your side, and you shift your body and you go down with your arms, and then the same thing. Look it up online. Must be like this. Get your arms this way, this way, this way. I don't know why I'm playing with a stuffed animal. I feel so young. This way, this way, this way, this way. So you're basically going like down. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. Look up the Russell on the internet, the Russell dance move, and I'll give you everything. I feel like such a kid playing with a stuffed animal. Like, guys, don't think I'm 5. I'm 14 probably. But yeah, that dance move. I think it's the stupidest thing on the planet. Okay, Russell, I liked you in the movie Up. I like to hustle, but I don't like Russell. Okay? The Russell is the stupidest dance move I have ever heard of. It's dumb. For some reason, I can't do it right. And it's kind of... I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of boring when you think about it. I should stop ranting, but I just can't stop thinking of people who actually take the time in their day to stop what they're doing and do the Russell. God. Leave Russell in the movie Up. That was an excellent movie, and Russell was a god, okay? He was a freaking god. But if you take Russell anywhere else, then I'm sorry, that's not okay. Leave Russell where he's at. And someone kill this dance move. Okay, next. A Wrinkle in Time. Apparently in my list I said A Wrinkle in Tim. That's fine. Okay, A Wrinkle in Time. We had to read this book in English College Academic Readiness. Not my favorite class. But, give me a second. Our teacher was like, oh, this movie's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love it. And if you guys don't know what happened to A Wrinkle in Time in the theaters, then you know she was wrong. A Wrinkle in Time was one of the worst Disney movies ever made. And I just saw it 3 weeks ago. And I'm copying Alex's joke for this because he saw it the week it came out. A Wrinkle in Time, more like a waste of my time. Okay, Andy, get off the stream right now. Actually, no, I need views. But you know what I mean. I hated that movie. Nah, JK. Thank you. Okay, this is another Andy and I thing. Okay. So Andy worked super duper hard on his art project, okay? I mean, doing bunnies good, deer good, everything's good. Everything looks like it should be. And what happens is that he turns into a teacher. What? Actually, no, it's Josh's story. But the first thing she told him, because I overheard, it needs more shading. What? It's with this teacher, if you color something in that like she told you to, she'll tell you, I never told you to color it in. I told you it needed more shading. And so I don't know how to describe her without sounding mean. Because I have a couple white hairs because of what she's done to me. But if you ever have her, you'll know who I'm talking about already if you hear her say it needs more shading, okay? You don't know where I am, but I'll tell you as much as if it needs more shading, it's probably my teacher. I heard she was retiring, actually. That's good. What's that? Oh, I can't see it. I can't see that. I'm sorry. I'll look at it right. Anyway. Okay. You guys ever have to go to the bathroom at school? That's a very weird question to ask, but it counts. It sides with the story. I know a couple of my friends don't. They think the bathroom is weird. But one time I had to go to the bathroom and I went in. It already sounds weird and gross, but hear me out. So I went to the bathroom. I went into the stall. I turned to the wall. Like, you know how there's like the little divider, a brick divider within the walls? I looked on that side. And I saw this sign that said, subscribe to Juan Master of Pokemon, aka JMop, at YouTube. That big sentence was written down in pen and pencil, I'll add, to subscribe to me in the bathroom stall. So some guy's just in there on his phone and he reads that sign, he's gonna say, I'll subscribe to JMop. So we never really found out who wrote that. I can guarantee you it was not me. It was someone else. But that scared me. Someone's out there looking at my channel and I have no idea who. So, I mean, that's something else. School fights. We had 3 school fights in the same week. That was fun. Especially when our principal yelled at us. Because apparently we were all involved. And she said, keep it up, you're not having prom. That was nice. I like that teacher. The principal. So, oh, no, nani. So, I have an announcement to make, guys. For the first time in 4 years, I got a honor roll. I know, right? I actually did it. I got all A's. I never got a B the 6 weeks. Every single 6 weeks, for some reason, I get a B. And it stings. Because I never know what teacher was mean enough to do it. Nowadays, if I ever see a B in my thing, I could just go online and beg my teacher to, like curve me up like a 90. Okay, this is another Andy and I story. You guys remember Celebi? Yeah, well, her friend wasn't having it. She thought I don't deserve to like her. So she started getting after us. And let me guys tell you something, okay? The title of this story is called Giraffe Neck. The reason why was because when she was getting after us, right? She tilted her head upwards, and all we saw was her neck, which was just flexing. Like, you guys ever seen a muscle flex? Imagine that, but with a neck. So her head was up, the neck was flexing, and she was like, Do you even know what it takes to date a girl? I don't care. But when she was talking to us, I leaned over to Andy, and I said, the muscle strength on her neck amazes me. And Andy started laughing super hard. Like, I've never seen her laugh as hard as when I told him that. And she's like, what? What's so funny? And Andy was like, he said you had a giraffe neck. And so her hands, like, it's like she's choking. Like, she needs the Heimlich maneuver. I don't know what it's called. She puts her hands over her neck. She's like, oh, like that. And, like, she was shocked. But I didn't care. Next, we have a sad story. Wibwob ending. Press F to pay respects if you miss Wibwob. But the last video I did of it, if you guys want to see, it was taken, like, on Christmas Day or something like that. I don't know. But what I will tell you is that Wibwob ending was probably the saddest moment of my life. I'm just joking. I don't really care. But the only part that really stung was all the hours I spent into it. I ended up completing my medallion, which is where you keep all your yokai. That's the point. It still hurt. Next. Okay. So I was telling Andy about this story, and he said, isn't it falling up the stairs? But I said, no, because you're going down the stairs, and you fall, so you fall them down. If you want to fall up the stairs, you go upstairs, and then you trip. So falling up versus falling down debate with stairs, I think it's falling off. That's not the point. So I was sent to the office for a little bit. Nothing too bad. I didn't do anything bad at all. Trust me. But I was proud of myself when I came back out of that office. But I was going to be late to my science class. And this science teacher does not like her students to be late. So what does old J-Mop do? He runs down the stairs. And, like, on the last 5 steps of the stairs, I trip over my own foot, and I'm sent, like, flying down the stairs. A security guard was there. She's like, "Ay, mijito, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." But it kind of hurt. Okay, we're getting down to, like, the last 5 stories. Okay, yeah. So if you guys don't know, I'm in the UIL, which basically means I compete in all these contests to see which kid's smartest. That's what I think. But we took a field trip, right? What's this? Oh, that thing. I don't care. Put that away. So anyway, what happened was that we had this kid who. Well, I can't even think of a way to not say his name, so I'm gonna call him Brundon. 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 The thing with Brundon is that he's a big-time DC fan. So, the squad, which consists of my friend Ben, that rhymes, Alex, myself, let's call him Benny, and Brundon, we were like squad, okay? We were the squad. And we see a Dippin Dots cart, and we're like, "Oh, let's go get some Dippin Dots. It's pretty cheap this time of year." I don't really know. We're cheap when it comes to our money. So, anyway, I want to use a different word, but it'll start like a war down in the comments. But what I will say is that Brundon did not want Dippin Dots. He said, "You guys are wasting your money for little pellets of ice cream. I'd rather spend it on the claw." He pulls out, I don't even know how much money. But I do know it's enough to get him mad. Because when he put it inside the claw machine, nothing happened. The happy music didn't play, the claw didn't start moving or anything. It was just still. So Brandon adds another dollar in, and nothing happens still. He starts kicking the machine, but nothing still happens. He ends up looking inside the claw, like where you get your prize, and there was a massive spider web with a huge spider inside. And Brundon starts complaining, "Oh, this isn't fair. It ain't my dollars. It's not fair." And I have to kudos Ben for this one. Because remember earlier how Brundon was saying that wasting ice cream was a big, like you're wasting all your money? Well, Ben said, at least we're guaranteed to get an ice cream, Brundon. That was the most savage thing I ever heard of Ben's mouth, because Ben, he does say savage things, but I've never heard anything as savage as this. I laughed so hard that day, because you guaranteed to get ice cream because you paid for it, but he didn't get anything, so he missed out. I don't really know about that. Okay, if you guys didn't watch him, actually, I'll save that one for the end. See, being a god. Part of being a YouTuber is being a god, okay? Usually, when someone says J-Mop, you usually hear God at the end, or in the beginning. Sup, God, J-Mop? J-Mop the god? Stuff like that. I personally think that I gave myself that title, but at the same time, I don't, because, let's be honest here, I'm nothing close to a god. But, anyway. It got up to the point where I would start to do stupid things to keep people still believing that I was a god. Like, I would stand on one foot and have the other foot, like, hover a little bit over. Like, maybe this much hover. I'll say, look, I'm a god, I can hover. I think that was stupid of me. I'm running out of ideas, so I'll probably make animations of these two because they're pretty funny. Last one. If you guys didn't watch Infinity War, stop watching this video for a little bit, like maybe a minute. But I was hyped for Infinity War, and my guesses for who was gonna die were Collector, Gamora, Loki, who else? Spider-Man. No, I didn't. Spider-Man, I thought he was gonna live. Iron Man, Captain America, and Wong. Okay, I thought Wong was gonna die, but so EmoRXD, she watches the movie and she's mad at me. And I was like, what did I do? She said, you spoiled that Loki was gonna die in Infinity War. And let's be honest here, okay, guys? Loki, he was bound to die. He tricked Thanos in the first movie. He's duped several gods. Yeah, everyone but the original Avengers died. They turned to dust. Basically. And what happened was that she was like, how could you? Loki was my favorite. Loki was super good. And I didn't know what to say, because I think I'm more of a psychic than I am a god. But I just thought that was crazy that Loki actually died. Not really. He was like in the first 5 minutes. But that's going to wrap it up so far for this video. If you guys made it to the end, don't forget to tell Celebi about this video. Send it to Master Pokemon signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. No!